I hope you have an hour to talk. Rachel rarely remembers to bring her red jacket. Hi, my name is Ram. I'm a coach at Language Academia and I specialize in the US and Indian regional accents. Here are 5 quick steps to an American standard accent for speakers of foreign languages. Hello.
Bonjour.
Hola.
We are Language Academia. It's important to know that these accents are generalizations for film and television purposes. Step 1, flap T. In American Standard, the T in the middle of words often become a flap, which is a quick, soft sound similar to a D sound. This is common in words like bottle, which turns into bottle, and water, which turns into water, where the T is barely pronounced. Examples: bottle, water, automatic. Here's some other examples. Got it. Get out. Gotta. And if I were to use this in a sentence, some examples would be, can you bring me a bottle of water, please? I gotta finish this project before tonight. Step 2, pronouncing H. In American English, the H sound at the beginning of words is usually pronounced clearly. Unlike in some other accents, it's important to hit this H sound in words like horse and history. However, note that in some words of French or vulgar Latin, the H is silent. Just to use some examples with our H sound at the beginning: horse, hard, history, hello. And I also want to mention some of the exceptions we talked about earlier. Honor, hour. And if I were to incorporate these in a sentence, some of them would be, I hope you have an hour to talk. He helped her with the homework yesterday. Step 3, pronouncing ing. In American Standard, the ing sound is often softened, blending the n and g together in a subtle way. Pay attention to this pronunciation in regular words that duplicate the ing sound. And what you really want to pay attention is to see how your throat closes up when you make this sound. For example, running, burning, loving, singing, bringing, and ringing. If I were to use these in a sentence, some examples would be, walking and talking in the park was refreshing this evening. I'm thinking about starting a new hobby, like gardening or cooking. Yes. Step 4, nasal sounds. Nasal sounds in American Standard are created when air passes through the nose while pronouncing certain sounds, such as and This gives words a resonant, more nasal quality. And it's important to note that not all sounds are nasal. Words like cat or dog don't have this nasal effect. So depending on your origin, you may need to learn to do nasal words such as speakers of Eastern European languages, or bring it down, such as speakers of Romance languages. Here's some examples of nasal words, and see if you can hear that nasal resonance in my voice. Man, sing, running. Here are some non-nasal words for comparison. Cat, dog, bottle. Step 5, pronouncing R. The American R is one of the most distinctive features of the accent. R is often pronounced clearly wherever it appears, whether at the beginning or the middle or the end of a word. And unlike other English accents where the R may be dropped or softened, in American Standard, the R remains strong. And I want you to know, if you're a foreign language speaker, this is probably one of the hardest steps to incorporate. So here are some examples. Red, rabbit, ready. Here's some examples with words where R is in the middle. Carrot, around, carry. And this is the most challenging one, but here's some examples with words ending with an R. Car, teacher, far. And if I were to use this R sound in a sentence, it would sound like, Rachel rarely remembers to bring her red jacket. She carried the fragile mirror carefully across the room. Thank you for joining Language Academia, and I'll see you next time.